Went to this Chase. I asked him if they had any halves. He said he had one half. I saw it. It looked a little silvery. He put it straight in the envelope with the cash I got too. 1969 out of Denver. That's a 40%. Let's go. No hunting required. First off, you guys saw earlier today, we got this 1969 Kennedy $half at face value from the bank. That's all they had. Then I went and I bought some coins. Now, it's kind of hard to see because my phone's blocking the light, but there you go, 1797. Lots of corrosion on it, and I'm not sure which reverse it is, but according to the Red Book, a 1797 AG3, which is clear enough to identify, is around $100. Due to the corrosion, it's probably less than that. I paid $49 for it. The rest of the coins I'm about to show you, I paid $79 for. There's 4 of them that I paid $79 for. And I actually saved around $5 on the lot. So we have an 1837 large cent. And if we flip to that in the Red Book, I'm not sure exactly how that ends up grading. So let's take a look. Liberty is readable, hairline smooth but visible. Probably G4. From 1837 does lead us to around $20. Now, that's a bit more than what I paid for it, but the next one you guys are really going to like. 1872 seated half dime. Now, I don't have one of these. Actually, all of these so far that I've shown you, other than the Kennedy, I have not had before. So, let's flip to that 1872 halftime. And again, if you don't have the Red Book, really would recommend getting that. 1872. Out of Philly. And I suppose I should probably look at the cost. Now, I paid $14 for this. Liberty on Shield Smooth. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a Liberty at all on the Shield. I'm sorry if that was bad. Okay, you guys can't even see down there. And maybe a little hint of Liberty. So we'll go G4, maybe a little bit less than that from 72. Ends up coming in at around a $16 coin. Really not anything too crazy. But we also got 2 Morgan dollars, which if we flip ahead to the Morgans, one of those is from 1892, I believe. 1896, sorry. And that one, I believe to be out of Philly, but there's also a chance that it looks like damage there could be San Francisco, so you can kind of see it, but I think it's a little off, so I think that's damaged. So anyways, it does make a big difference between the two, and it's kind of really hard to tell. I think the S would be more centralized than off to the side. I don't know. We'll have to look at something. But anyways, a 96. It's pretty worn. We do have Liberty, which if we look at the grading here, 2/3 of hairlines from top of forehead. Probably a little less than VF20. From 96, a little less than $30 or less than $70. Notice the big increase in price here for that 96S. If it's a 96S, we scored big, but he listed it as a Philadelphia. I believe it to be a Philadelphia, but there's a chance it's not. So we'll see. I paid 24, or the listing price rather, was 24 for that. And then the other one here is a New Orleans Morgan from 1901. This one is in a bit worse shape, I believe, but I do like the toning on it a bit better. Yeah, it's around similar shape. So a 1901, 02, 01, 01 out of New Orleans is a $40 coin in VF20. And again, I paid, or the listing price was $24. So these are the coins we got. Not a bad haul overall. Might sell some of them, might keep some of them. I don't know yet. Thank you guys for watching our second coin haul. We're going through my grandpa's old money. Got a Morgan 90% and a couple foreigns. First blank Blanchett. So I went to my LCS. They offered me face value for this Mint State Merc dime. They offered me $3 for this West Point quarter. They offered me 2 cents for this roll of 50s Wheaties, which is kind of what I expected, and 2 cents for the 22D week D. Melt value for the piece, $5 for the 1797 with corrosion. That's stupid. And then I had $9.50 worth of 40% that I wanted to sell, and I did. It was $3.43 on the dollar, which, as you know, if you can do math, is 343% of what I paid for them, because I got them at face. So we won't complain about changing $9.50 into $31.73 all day, every day. Now, the thing that I was really mad about here was their offer on the quarter. Now, that quarter was, they offered me $3 for it. It's going for $10 to $15 on the internet. But my problem with it was that I showed him the quarter and he immediately said, "You can keep that." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Did you look at it?" And he's like, "Nah." And I said, "It's West Point." And he goes, "Oh." And then he offers me $3. Really annoying when they don't take the time to look at the coins that you give them and just spit out a number or tell you if it's good or bad and don't explain why. That's one great thing that Coin Help You does. If you haven't subscribed to them, I encourage doing so.